This is our new full-size truck, 3/4, 1-ton vehicle, best in segment for carrying load, pulling trailers, and there's a lot here. And let's talk about it from the chassis, because the chassis really it's the backbone of the truck. If you can build the backbone right, then all else will come together nicely for you. Got an all-new frame here. In fact, the chassis is entirely new, and the only thing that is carryover here is the stab bar drop link. Everything else, from top to bottom, from front to back, is brand new. And it starts with the frame. As I mentioned, the frame is our backbone. We took great pains in terms of designing a fully boxed frame from front to back. And what does that do for us? Well, there's a lot of things. One is it increases the beaming stiffness by about 20%. It increases frame bending strength by 92%. And if you notice here, these structural members that connect the rails here, we've gone to welded sections at the joint. And what that does is it gives us that torsional rigidity. In fact, we've increased torsional rigidity here by a factor of 5. So what does all that mean? It really means that you can carry more load, you can pull more load, and you can do so and feel very comfortable about it. In fact, the ride and handling on this vehicle is second to none. You know, as I mentioned, with a frame, the frame that we have, it allows you to now tune the ride isolation elements, your mounts, your powertrain mounts, your body mounts, so that you really have a nice, smooth, refined, isolated ride. It gives you the handling that you want, but also carries that load. And that's really the pay point, right? Full-size truck is about towing, payload, carrying people. And that's what this truck is all about. And being best in the industry, no one else coming close to what we've accomplished here. So let's look at, we talked about the frame. Let's look at the suspension, starting with the front here. We've got new forged steel upper control arms. We have new lower precision machine cast lower control arms, new knuckle for us. As I mentioned, this whole front end is new. We've got new larger rotors, 14-inch rotors here, which gives us that braking performance that you need. When you carry these kind of loads, it's important that you give the driver that confidence that they can stop when they want to stop, and that's what these brakes are all about here. Is it gives confidence, and also it's feel. It's about integrating that performance and doing so where the driver feels good about it. Shorter pedal travel and that braking performance that you need. But let's get back to this front suspension here. You can see that the control arms are new, the shock towers beefier, bigger. We've got 2 fasteners here to give you that strength, the structural integrity that you need in terms of a joint. You've got your 2 jounce bumpers, something new for us here. When you take these kind of loads, you know, you need to distribute those loads, and that's what these jounce bumpers do for us. The steering, all new. You know, it's beefier, bigger. The steering linkage, tie rods, the relay rod, all new for us. And again, all so that we can increase the front gross axle rating to 6,000 pounds. And why is that important? You know, I mentioned carrying the loads, but also now on all 4-wheel drive applications, you can attach a snowplow, which is very important to our customers. You can see that we've taken the bigger, better, more durability here, further along to the chassis, larger engine mounts, helping us with that isolation. Our torsion bars increase the size there to handle those front Gower ratings that I mentioned, 6,000 pounds. Larger transmission mounts for that isolation, the powertrain isolation, for that refinement for our driver and our passengers. And as you move further down the chassis here, you'll see that we didn't stop at the front suspension, but we also redesigned our rear suspension. We've gone to what we call asymmetrical springs, which gives us the smoother launches and the reduced wheel hop. Because not only did we develop a new chassis here, but we've got a brand new engine with our Duramax diesel, which is providing great torque and performance. In fact, 760 foot-pounds of torque and almost 400 horsepower, and that's pretty daggone impressive to complement the chassis here and get the job done. You know, if you look at our fifth wheel here, we've got a maximum of 21,700 pounds. That's best in segment. No one can touch that. And with our conventional heavy-duty trailer hitch, we're at 17,000 pounds again, best in segment. So, you know, you can see that from a chassis perspective, you know, the winds being greater payload capability. Our pickup box can handle up to almost 6,400 pounds, best in the industry. So more payload, better than anybody. More trailering, better than anybody. Durability, reliability, performance, better than anybody. Now, it doesn't stop there. You know, as I mentioned, we've got our brand new diesel Duramax engine, very capable. Along with that comes the emission system here that you can see. You've got what I call a chemical factory with a diesel oxidation catalyst up front, a selective catalyst reduction here in the middle, coupled with our diesel particulate filter. And that we spent a great deal of time agonizing what is the right technology to address the emissions for us. And without question, the selective catalyst reduction is indeed the most effective, the most efficient, and you know what? It provides fuel economy in the process. So some great technology here, complex yet very simple, very effective, and the right choice without question. I don't know why you would want to select anything other than that. You'll see here, this is where we have our diesel injector for the emission fluid, and this is our vessel here. It has about 5 gallons of diesel emission fluid, and our fill nozzle, which is located in the engine compartment, to go ahead and continue to fill the system as you need. The range depends on the application, the load application. I would say on average you're probably anywhere from 5,000 to 8,000 miles, depending on the load, and I think that fits in nicely with a system that is very convenient and user-friendly for our customer. So, what is this truck all about? Let me tell you what it's all about. It's about bigger, better, sturdier, more reliability, more durability, and quite frankly, it's about pulling more load. And what does that mean? That means dollars in our customer's pocket, because that's really what it's all about here. We want to provide something to our customer that meets their needs, meets their wants, and is the best solution for their application. And that's what this truck does. For those people that haul corn or produce or grain, there isn't a better truck. For those people that pull horses, there isn't a better truck. At the end of the day, this truck will give you performance better than anyone in the industry, and do so in a refined manner where you feel good about your investment, and it's going to pay dividends in the long run. This is King of the Hill. King of the Hill.
That's great, Mark. Thanks a lot.